Hello everybody and welcome to MinnMax's documentary about our pets. We're doing this because we hit a goal on Patreon of 3,400 Patreon supporters. Thank you for letting this happen. We wouldn't be here without you, so hope you enjoy this weird bonus video where we show off everybody's pets.
Hi everyone, this is Jacob Geller and I'd like to introduce you to Tori. This is Tori. She is 7 years old. In fact, I am recording this on her 7th birthday. And I got her when she was just 5 months, so I've had her for all of her life minus 5 months. I chose Tori because I had just played Undertale, and I wanted a name from Undertale that I could shorten to something cute, and Asgore didn't work, and Undyne didn't work, but Tori worked. So her full name is Toriel Geller. She is some kind of a herding breed, I think. I did one of those dog DNA tests, and they said that she was an Australian Shepherd, but I like to imagine she's something a little more niche, like a Kelpie or a Nova Scotia duck toller. She's a mutt, but she's very good at focusing. She can stare at a single spot on the wall for minutes. If you have a reflection from your phone, she will look at that and not pay attention to anything else. She's also incredibly fast. Her favorite thing to do if she's playing with other dogs is to get them to chase her, and her favorite place to go on vacation is the beach because she can just run up and down the coast forever. When she was a puppy, she had basically unlimited energy, but now that she's 7, she still plays and she still goes all out, but she spends a lot more of the day napping, which makes her very happy, and it also makes me happy. Here's some fun facts about Tori. She has extremely clean teeth. I don't know how. I don't do anything to her teeth. I don't brush them, but every time she goes to the vet or even people see her in public, they compliment how white her teeth are. Her favorite toy is this squirrel, which she thinks is alive. She handles it extremely gently, and she's never tried to tear it up, and she just kind of carries it around the house. She does not like to swim, but she does like to wade in the water, and she loves to splash around when we go on hikes around North Carolina.
MinnMax has paid for a special puppy party for Tori, and so that's what we've got going on here. I have a frozen yogurt cup, a little puppy cup that she can't eat in one bite, which is very important, and I got dog whipped cream. Don't know what this is like. She's never had it before, but we're going to make her a little puppy sundae. All right, that's it. Thanks, MinnMax, for giving Tori a puppy party.
I've been waiting for this dude to fall asleep so I could trim his nails, but he's just been sitting here all morning, vibing. This guy is asleep, so I kind of want to trim his nails, but when I go in for the kill, he's not that asleep. He's got quite the grip, and now he's biting. I wanted to trim their nails because I got them some catnip cigars. I wanted to trim their nails before I gave this to them, but it didn't matter because they busted into the drawer and got to him already anyway. So I guess here you go. So Doctor I've had for 6.5 years. He just turned 7. And he's an anxious little boy. Somehow Hank got both cigars. This is just textbook for their relationship. One is enough, man. Nothing has had a bigger change on Doctor's anxiety than having Hank around. They fight and play all the time, and it's made Doctor in general just kind of less skittish than he used to be. He's more used to a little bit of chaos, I guess. Hank will always tackle Doctor and make Doctor give him a bath. But we eventually found out that the person who gives the bath, the cat who gives the bath, is the alpha in the relationship. And so he's not being bullied, really. We have this automatic cat feeder that feeds him a few times a day. The problem is, Hank will eat everything in the planet if it's left for him. And Doctor will get really nervous and meow if there's no food in the bowl. So we got the microchip feeder that only opens for Doctor so that he always has access to food that Hank can't get at. I guess I should talk about how I love them. I love them oh so much. Look at me go. They keep on smoking these cigars. Bad for you. You're a doctor. You should know that. Hank zonked out on the catnip now. He got a good hit. Anyway, that's my 2 boys. And they will never die. They'll outlive me. If anybody wants to take care of them after I die of old age, hit me up.
Hello, MinnMax community. Haley here, and it's finally warm in Canada. Here. And I wanted to introduce you to my dog, Sable. She's a rescue from Texas. So Sable got driven across the border when she was little, and we drove through a snowstorm to get her, actually. Drove through a Canadian snowstorm to the border to get her. She is the best dog ever. Oh, she is the cuddliest dog I've ever met in my entire life. She sleeps under the sheets every night in a little ball. She loves people, she loves dogs, she loves cats. She kind of just loves everything. She's really easygoing. And she also is a hashtag gamer. She likes to watch games. She's the best dog to have as a gamer because she'll force me to go outside when I should. And also, she likes to just watch the games. So she likes Horizon Zero Dawn, she likes Dead by Daylight, and she likes Apex Legends the most because of the cursor. And besides that, she's still going to town on the stick. Why don't we show everyone? Come here, give me your stick. Sable knows a few tricks, not that many. Come here. Oh my goodness, Dad. Very nice. I didn't ask you to speak, but that's fine. Can you touch it? All right, go fetch it. Look at that, brings it right back. Perfectly fetched. So we got Sable something she's never had before but always wanted. Soccer ball. Air Bud. Ready? Ready? Oh, that was a good kick. Run, Sable! The soccer ball is a success. Sable loves it so much she's gonna bury it, so no one may ever play with it again. Say bye, MinnMax.
So the tricky thing is I don't have any pets at the moment other than a bird and a tree, apparently. And so I thought, ooh, we have a bunch of rabbits in our backyard. And so I can get footage of the rabbits in the backyard, and that'll count as my pet. And so I put out some lettuce, waiting for them to come around, and they haven't come around yet. I think it's too cold out still in Minnesota or something, so sorry to let you down. But I do have a bunch of archival footage. All right, so I'm taking you back to my childhood in rural western Minnesota here, where I grew up with a bunch of goats everywhere and ducks and way too many generations of chickens. But here's a bunch of footage from 1995 when we were moving out of the trailer and my dad was building a house there. So the main pets in that era, we had 2 cats, Poker and Bangles. They were fantastic. You should have met them. And then we had 2 dogs at the time, Doss, and the cool thing is he was missing an eye. We think he got scratched out by a cat or something, not one of ours. And then later on we got Dis, who was kind of like a slightly more hyper version of Doss. Dis and Doss, the names came from my sister. When she was young, she would say Dis and Doss instead of that and this. So it's weird to call a dog that, but I guess that's what we did. And Doss is just the coolest. My dad would tell stories about how every morning Doss would make the routine and walk around the perimeter of our 33 acres out there in the woods. And I remember him treeing raccoons and stuff, then he wouldn't stop barking because he was also protecting the chickens. It was a whole complex ecosystem out there. Also, you can see me falling in love with video production here with this type of grade A camera work.
There's dust. Whoa, there's dust. There's this. He likes the camera. Hi. 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 No. Inviting tone.
Then later on, we broke the naming streak and got a dog named Griffin, who was awesome. Part German Shepherd, part Collie, I think, but full coward. And then a bunch of deer. Can you count deer? In that case, I had hundreds and hundreds of pets. There he is. How close can we get? No, 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 you're my pet. No, 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 you're my pet. Stay, 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 stay. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, I'm Sarah, and welcome to Intro to Poggers. I adopted Poggers from an animal shelter in California. He was 2 when I got him. He's the first dog I've ever owned, and he's been a happy boy ever since. Except for when I moved him to Minnesota. He wasn't so happy about that. Poggers is a combination of a Chihuahua and a Jack Russell Terrier, which I can kind of see, He has the anxiety of a Chihuahua with the energy of a Jack Russell. This breed is also known as the Jack Chi or the Jack Wawa. Poggers goes by several different names. Some I will list here, some he does not know about. This is his favorite toy, by the way. I put treats in it and then he just spins. Since we both suffer from separation anxiety, I take Poggers with me on vacations whenever I can. He loves to go hiking, and I love hiking with him, except the time that he tried to fight a whole herd of cows. He's been to Colorado, Washington, Utah, and many states in between. This is my attempt to do a car edit with Poggers. I don't know why this was the vision. He's got several different outfits for different types of weather and occasion. Sometimes we even match. Here are some of Poggers' favorite things. The first thing is treats and food of any kind. In this household, we believe that nothing in life is free, so he must perform tricks for his treats. I do believe genuinely that if there was one piece of food left in the house and we were both starving, Poggers would kill me for it. The second thing is blankets. Poggers' special talent is being able to burrow under blankets, and if you can't find him, he's usually under one, taking a nap. I wish it was me. I wish I could feel this level of cozy. The third thing is beds. Poggers has a bed in practically every room of the house because he does not believe in living a life of discomfort. He just refuses to sit on hard surfaces. This count does not include my bed, the couch, and any other chair in the house, which he also treats as his beds. MinnMax purchased a treat for Poggers, so I got him this taco to celebrate his Californian heritage, and it can remind him of living in a place that doesn't get below 60 degrees. It was too big though, so I had to take it away to break it up for him, and he turned into a gremlin. Bye!
By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, thank you. You made it possible by going to patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. Thank you for supporting what we're building up here. I hope you're enjoying it. We appreciate it. Okay, on with the show.
Bruce. Hey y'all, this is Bruce. Thank you, Bruce, for agreeing to being in this pet documentary. She is a pretty calm cat, a very chill cat, a very lazy cat. Basically, the reason that her name is Bruce is when Isaiah adopted her, her fur was a lot darker. He is a big fan of Batman, and they told him that she was a boy cat. But while he was in the process of adopting her, he's like, oh, actually, this cat's a girl. But you know what? We'll just leave the name Bruce. We're gonna stick with it, we're gonna roll with it. So that's why she is a cat named Bruce. She's not very smart, but we love her.
It's a little scary for me, honest.
Look at this big girl. All right, I'm not giving Bruce her gift yet, but she already loves the box. She hopped right in. Cat amazing sliders. All right, so I'm making the cat amazing thing, and Bruce is here. There you go. She's already intrigued. It's probably a good sign. There it is. Let's show Bruce. Well, let's fill it up with treats and stuff too. I am very excited about this idea of unleashing the hunter because, hold on. Unleash the hunter. All right, Bruce. Have at it. This is so fun to watch. I know you can do it. You just gotta think. I wonder if oh yeah, she got it. She got it. Good job, Brucey. High five. Yay! Good job.
Hey everybody, Kyle from MinnMax here. Thank you for your Patreon support and letting us produce this video about our pets. What you're seeing here is Luffy, of course named after the One Piece protagonist. He's pretty bad at fetch. He is good at needing a haircut. So this is what we're doing today. We're going to go give him a haircut. And by give him a haircut, I mean pay somebody to give him a haircut who is good at doing that. Luffy's eyes are so big that he actually often sleeps with his eyes open, which the vet assures us is fine. And it just means that he feels so safe that he doesn't need to even close his eyes to sleep. So I'm going to take that as a compliment. He's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, which we got because my wife literally Googled, what is the chillest dog? And that is the breed that came up, and we're very happy with him. We love him dearly, and he is in fact very chill. Just a few hours later, look at him. He looks so trim and nice. I thought he would be excited about this turtle, but he really could not care less. Does not care about the turtle. And this is mostly what he does. He just sits with me while I play video games. He celebrated his 2nd birthday recently. Here he is, enjoying some cake. This is Kyo. Don't tell anybody, but he's my favorite. Kyo is the most chill, even chiller than the dog. He's very cool. He's named after a character from Fruits Baskets. This is Mona. Her full name is, of course, Mona Persona 5 Royal, because she's named after Mona from Persona. She is the most anxious cat. She rarely wants anything to do with me. Here I am trying to pet her. You know, she turned as if she wanted to be pet. I reach out to pet her. She runs away. That's kind of her whole bit. It's our back and forth that we do. About the only time she lets me pet her is while she's eating. And this is her rival, Nami. Nami Swan, another One Piece character. Here she is being much friendlier. This is her normal state. This is Nami Swan's normal state. She likes being pet. Normally, very playful. For whatever reason, I don't know. I guess I woke her up. She was sleeping. Shouldn't have bothered her. And the last creature in the house that isn't a human being is the leopard gecko Phoenix, who is not named after anime or video game characters. Just a cool leopard gecko that likes to eat crickets.
Oh, hi. I didn't see the camera and tripod there. I'm Jeff Marchiafava, and I don't have a pet. I have a child, which is kind of like a pet, only less behaved and they don't follow any commands. Mine's not even potty trained. Anyway, when Hanson told me we were going to film videos about all our pets, I knew exactly what puppy I was going to go steal. Visit.
And that's this guy. His name is Brinkley, and he's puppy years old. Brinkley was actually even cuter and more puppyish the last time I saw him. Now he's kind of in his gangly tweens. Brinkley is a Labradoodle, which is part Labrador, aka the best dog, and part Poodle, the Parisian hellhounds of the canine underworld. Why would anyone breed such an abomination? Well, because Labradoodles are hypoallergenic, which means they don't shed, and people with allergies, like my nieces and nephew, aren't affected by them. Way to go, Brinkley! According to my niece, Brinkley supposedly knows some tricks, like giving a high five if you bribe him with a treat. It kinda looked like he was just lunging at the treat to me, which back in my day was something you taught a dog not to do. After several failed attempts, it seemed like Brinkley's real trick is to leave you hanging if you're foolish enough to ask a dog for a high five. But he's cute, so he gets a pass. Just look at that cute little puppy face. It melts my heart every time I see him. Hey, get that old dog out of here. This isn't your video. Hanson said we should buy our pets a treat or a toy to make them happy for this video. But the only thing this puppy wants is a warm lap and some scratches behind his ears. And I'm giving him out for free. Maybe there's a lesson there that we could all learn. Dogs don't need expensive gadgets or social media likes to be happy. They just want you to be present in the moment with them. Just share their companionship and maybe whatever you're eating. How much happier would we all be if we spent less time consumed by the distractions in life, more time with the people we love? You know, the ones that get your tail wagging every time you see them. When I say tail, I'm of course talking about a metaphorical tail, not a physical tail. This isn't a furry thing. I'm trying to make a philosophical point here and you're kind of ruining it with your innuendos all of a sudden. Anyway, that's Brinkley. And thanks to the MinnMax community's support, I had an excuse to spend some more time with him, which is pretty cool. I look forward to having a dog of my own again someday, preferably when my son's a little older. I can't house train a dog and a kid at the same time, it's just not happening. In the meantime, I think we could all take a page from Brinkley's book and spend a little more time enjoying the simple pleasures in life. And now I'll close with a passage from the famous Czech writer Milan Kundera, which I didn't totally just Google 5 seconds ago. Dogs are our link to paradise. They don't know evil or jealousy or discontent. To sit with a dog on a hillside on a glorious afternoon is to be back in Eden, where doing nothing was not boring. It was peace. Thanks, Brinkley. You are officially a good doggo.
Hi everyone, this is Kelsey, and I know that this is the moment you've all been waiting for. The bird. What the heck is up with Kelsey's bird? Why does he show up on the podcast sometimes, and what is he screaming about? This is Mido. It's short for Midori, technically, but I think I've called him by his full name maybe like 4 times ever, and only when he's in trouble. And no, not like the alcohol. Like the color. Midori means green in Japanese because I am extremely creative. So some questions you might be wondering. What does a bird do all day? Well, he has about 4 different locations that he likes to spend most of his time. The top of the fridge, the top of his cage, the top of my head, and his absolute favorite, the shower. Mido is a green cheek conure, which is a tropical bird, so his favorite thing to do is to sit near the shower head and pretend he's a very sleepy bird in the jungle. He loves walnuts, but also stealing anything and everything that he perceives to be food. You will never have a safe meal in the house with a conure unless all you're eating is vegetables, because those are boring and good for him. Mido likes to knock things over. Have you ever had a cat? Because birds are kind of like loud, shrieking cats that can fly. Except he does like baths. You don't have to give a bird a bath. They just naturally want to do that, thankfully, and it's very cute. Mido is also very cuddly and trusts me very much. He doesn't mind if I pick up and hold the entire bird, and in fact will sometimes fall asleep in my hand like that. This is handy for when he won't stop screaming, and in fact I've recorded several MinnMax podcasts holding a bird in my hand so that I don't have to deal with the screams. He has a lot of toys in his cage, and he loves toys that make noise, like bells, but his favorite will always be the latch for his cage door. Rapid fire questions I hear a lot. Does he just fly everywhere? Yes. Does he just poop everywhere? Yes. And I try to clean it up around the house at least once a day. Does he bite? Sometimes, but he doesn't really bite me randomly. You can usually tell he's in a bad mood from the way he puffs up. Does he talk? This breed doesn't really talk, unfortunately, but he can say Mido, and he makes little quacking noises. Mido is cool, but I also have an amazing dog. This is Grummy. She's 13 years old. She is a rescue, and I've had her for about 12 years. The name Grummy comes from when I was 2 years old, and there was a contest to name the new mascot of the Rochester Red Wings. That was apparently my answer as a 1 or 2 year old, and that's what my dad went with when he got a dog many, many years later. Grummy is a mutt of some sort. We think maybe a Schnauzer Poodle mix, but not entirely sure. Grummy also has no teeth, so sometimes her tongue comes out, and it's very cute. She started needing teeth pulled as she got older, mostly because she's a really picky dog that refuses to eat anything but fancy refrigerated chicken, so now she does adorable little bleps. She's also one of the sweetest dogs ever. She is instantly loving to anyone. She's very cuddly, very happy to meet new people, all around 10 out of 10 dog. And those are my 2 precious angel animals. They're perfect. Thanks for watching.
You've seen the headlines. You know that the media landscape is consolidating. Having truly independent games media is more important than ever. MinnMax can exist independently as a place about games, friends, and getting better, but we need your help. The good news is that it's easy. Just click on that subscribe button or unlock a mountain of benefits by going to patreon.com/MinnMax with 2 N's. Thanks so much, everybody.